fun is going on, everybody? It is me, Eknar, and we are back. Yes, back. And we are here. It is currently less than 1 week till Christmas. It is Sunday, December the 19th, 2021. And we are here. Fact of the Matter is podcast every Sunday where we talk weekly wrestling pertaining to the WWE and the AEW. We're going to talk Raw. We're going to talk SmackDown. We're going to talk AEW Dynamite. We're going to talk AEW Rampage. And we're going to talk some news like we always do every Sunday right here on the Fact of the Matter is podcast. And also every Thursday for Discussion of the Matter is podcast, where we have a weekly discussion on a certain topic pertaining also to wrestling, and it gets juicy up in this bitch. And we're here, Fact of the Matters podcast. Subscribe, like, you know what it is. I'm Eknar, like I said. We are here. It is currently cold. It is currently snowing. It's a bitch. I'm going to have to shovel some snow after. I'm going to get nice and wet. Typical Saturday night. It's nice. Well, we record this Saturday. It is, for you, it is Sunday. Maybe the sun is out. Last couple of days, the sun's been out. It's been like 15 degrees. It's like December here, mid-December. We're like less than a week till Christmas. And God's like, you know what? Here's some sun for your ass. And I'm like, yo, bitch, get the suntan lotion. You know, it's time. But no, it's not, because it's cold now. And I got my coffee. I drank that. No beer today. Maybe tonight. Tonight, it is, as like I said, we were recording this. Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley boxing match. The second, will Tyron Woodley get that, you know, that win that he tried to get in that first match a couple months back? We were supposed to get Tommy Fury there. What's his name? The boxer guy's there. Tyson's Fury younger brother. Supposed to get the match between that and Jake Paul. Motherfucker went out with a rib infection, injury, breathing. I don't know. I think he's a pussy. Dude, don't fucking call this fucking guy out and be like, oh, fuck off. Yo, I'm gonna knock Jake Paul. Well, you knocked yourself out, you fucking idiot. But we're here. We're not talking that. But anyways, I might watch that tonight. Who knows? I got a lot of energy, as you can tell. It's hot as fuck in my house. Don't know how to turn the heat off, or well, I know how to turn it off, but I don't know how to turn it down. So I might be sweating out of my asshole. You know what it is. You know, Emerson, say hi. That's right. Okay, let's get right into the WWE. And we're going to open up with Raw. But before we get into Raw, there's big news coming out of Raw. I think it was around Tuesday or something, early in the week. I'm seeing on this article, December 16th, WWE is reportedly re-signed Kevin Owens for approximately $2 to $3 million per year to stay in WWE. Apparently, this is true. Apparently, he resigned. You know my thoughts on WWE current day. Emerson's telling you, his thoughts on WWE and why it sucks now. A lot of people were telling this guy he's going to go to AEW. He's going to reform Mount Rushmore, his former faction before WWE with the Bucks, and Adam Cole, who actually just passed a couple months ago, also made the move from WWE to WWE because his contract ended. Yeah, it looks like that's not happening now. But honestly, dude, hey, listen, my thoughts are this. Listen, you're gonna be like, oh, Frank, why are you not upset? Listen, at the end of the day, this man needs to do what's best for him and his family. He obviously he's comfortable in WWE. It's guaranteed money. But you fucking dumbass, in 2 months when this guy's feuding with fucking Jinder Mahal for like no title on fucking main event, I'll be laughing, dog. But anyways, listen, Kevin, I used to like you. You're a watered down version of shit, and nobody likes wet shit. So that sucks for you, dude. Good luck being outshined by Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins for the next, 2 to 3 years. Lose some weight, you fat fuck. All right, going to Raw. Raw started off the whole story of Raw, and we're still building to day one. We always give shit to WWE oh, like, why aren't they building to fucking, you know, why are they not building towards their next pay-per-view? Like, the best example was the last pay-per-view, Survivor Series. There was like 0.01% build to that pay-per-view. And now they're like, you know what? This pay-per-view, we will do the opposite, and we're going to build the fuck out of it. We're going to do like 2-month build. We're going to have so much time for the build that it was actually ridiculous. And now we are like trying to like, the next 2 weeks, we're going to just do nothing and just do rematches because we fucked up and we shouldn't have done 2 months because we don't know how to book properly. So the whole story of Raw was essentially, I thought it was, we stated that it already became a fatal four-way. Apparently it wasn't a fatal four-way going into Raw, where it was going to be Kevin Owens, Rollins, and the champion's name there, Big E, triple threat. Apparently last year was going to be added fatal four-way, but the whole story was Bobby had to beat all three guys in singles matches throughout the night. If he did, he'd be inserted. So I'm just like, wow, this is stupid, because now he's going to pin basically your whole main event across the board. He's going to beat everybody in one night, and he's also going to pin your champion, which, you know, champions shouldn't be losing on TV, right? But anyways, I digress. You know, Lashley should never have lost the title. Anyways, and Big E's one of the worst champions. I think Kofi Kingston had a better run. That's my opinion. And he has the worst finisher in all of WWE, in my opinion. I've never understood that. With dropping someone's weight all into one arm, you know, that's stupid in my opinion. That doesn't look realistic at all. Anyways, big ending. That's me on a Saturday night. You'll see that. No, you won't, because it's PG. So that's what happened. So first match tonight, we had Bianca. So that's the story. It's really stupid, but Bianca Belair defeated Doudrop in another rematch. Do hair versus her match, please. That'd be something interesting. I'd be interested in, you know, put Bianca bald. That'd be great. Bianca the bald Belair. That'd be perfect. Becky Lynch is out there talking on the mic. She's talking like she thinks she's Conor McGregor, but she's actually talking like she's a fucking Karen on the fucking public transit. Thinks she knows shit, doesn't know shit. She's out there talking, looking like a flamingo. Not that kind of flamingo, a Fruity Loop flamingo. She basically grants Liv Morgan a title rematch because of the whole controversy the week before. She held the robe, whatever. I don't know, pulled the tights. What the fuck she do? Why don't you pull them off? She's getting a rematch at day one, I think it was. I don't know, we'll go over the card after. And I watched the show. It was embarrassing. Yeah, so we're getting that match again. So another rematch. But I think we said it last week where Liv was going to win the title for like a month and then drop it back to Becky at like Rumble. So that's going to be stupid. Dirty Dogs, or as I like to call them, get the fuck off my TV. Worst tag team ever. Defeated Finn Balor and Damian Priest, who's bisexual with his personality. That's the best way to put it. Rest in peace, Finn Balor's career. You went to NXT, try to revitalize your career, and you suck still. Nothing you do will make me like you again. Queen Zelina defeated Rhea Ripley in like a minute. I think she rolled her up. Rhea Ripley, you suck too now. Ever since she lost to Charlotte, she sucks. She used to be cool, and now she sucks. There's a scratch on my desk. Okay, so this is the beginning of, and this was throughout the night. Lashley starts with Rollins because he's the number one contender. You know, the funny thing is Rollins had a fatal four-way like a month ago to become number one contender, and now the match has become a fatal four-way for the title. So that's kind of stupid. You know, why isn't it just a singles match? Why not add Balor to the match? Add Damian Priest, make it a six-man. What's the difference? Well, why are we holding back now? Seth Rollins. Wait, who did he defeat? Okay, so what happened was the first guy. No, so what happened was they're missing a fucking result here. Kevin Owens was the first one against Lashley. No, it wasn't. Was it Seth? I don't fucking know. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so Kevin started off. I'm trying to remember this because there was one cool thing I liked about this. Kevin started off Lashley. Match didn't last long because he went to hit the whatever the fuck Lashley's submission there is, the hurt lock. But like it's not even before he put it on, he tapped out and everyone's like, what the fuck? Well, apparently he was like, don't worry. He goes to Rollins in the back before his match next. He's like, listen, don't worry about it. I trust me. I'm gonna make sure Lashley doesn't enter this match because they don't want him there, right? Lashley's a threat. a threat to fucking 13-year-olds everywhere, because that's what the way they portray him, like a dumbass. But anyways, you touched my, in the words of Goldberg, you touched my kid. I don't know if you've seen that at the Crown Jewel there. He said that, and it was like, what the hell? So watch out. He might be on your list in your neighborhood. Bobby Lashley, watch out. Yeah, so next match was Seth and Lashley. Seth defeated Bobby Lashley by disqualification. So what happened was, the match was happening like 2 minutes in. All of a sudden, you see Seth on the outside, like, what the hell? How am I going to beat this guy? All you see is behind him, Kevin Owens running down the ramp and just fucking clocks Seth. And then he's just like, yeah, he walks away. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And then it dawns on you. He hits Seth, which means it's disqualification. Seth wins. So Lashley's out. So Lashley's all pissed off. He's doing like Lex Luger thinking he won. He's a fucking idiot. Two brain cell guy over there. Kevin Owens is out there with Rollins. Is like, yo, you know what? Seth Rollins is like, yo, that was a great idea, right? They're celebrating. Seth's like, yeah, I did it. Sonya the fuckface there and Adam P-hole come out and is like, that's not what we're gonna do. The rest of the matches for Lashley tonight are no DQ. Restart the match. Rollins eats a spear. 1, 2, 3. Lashley, whatever. I don't fucking know. Then the main event would be Biggie and Lashley, right? Well, then we go to Miz, Maurice, and Edge. Mix it up. They're gonna fight at day one. I don't give a fuck. Though this is a waste of Edge's last few matches of his life. So let's put him against the Miz. That's a great idea. Fuck, we could have done this 10 years ago. We'll do it in 2021. Woohoo! So main event, Biggie, Lashley. If Biggie wins, Lashley's out. If Lashley wins, Biggie's in. It's a fatal 4 day one. Fucking. At this point, I said, it's time to go play some Guardians of the Galaxy on the PS4. I don't even know if it was disqualification or if he actually pinned Biggie. Lashley's in. That's all that matters. It's a fatal 4-way. Suck my left nut. This was fuck. So the advertising for the show going into it was supposed to be the RK Bro tournament final. Because last week we had the 2 matches, and those 2 winners of those matches were supposed to be Mysterios and who the fuck was it supposed to be? Mysterios and the Street Profits were supposed to fight tonight. Winner would fight Randy and Riddle at day 1 for the titles. Apparently, it was announced just before the show that that's going to be delayed, just the go-home show before day 1, because a member from both teams went down with injury or something maybe minor, because they're saying in 2 weeks they're going to do the match. I don't fucking know, but there's your tag team division out right there, so who knows that. That's really it. There's nothing really announced for Raw as of now. It's currently Saturday, 3 o'clock. We don't know nothing yet. So let's go into SmackDown, which was Friday, December 17th. Another stupid show. The whole story of this show was Roman, Brock, and Heyman. Who's he aligned with? I hope he's aligned with that cocaine in his nose. What opened the show here? I don't even remember. Something happened. It's saying Viking Raiders defeated Jinder and Shanky there. Something happened on the beginning of the show. Was it fuck, I don't even remember. That's how much. No, I just watched this yesterday. Sasha, yeah, I remember the match. I gave it its credit. Sasha comes out. This is different. It's not Roman this time. Cool. Sasha comes out. Toni Storm's already in the ring. Why is she already in the ring? She's like number 1 contender for the titles, but she's getting jobber entrance. Okay, so wow. Apparently, we're getting a tag team match, and then they're facing Shotzi and Charlotte. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, they waste time. Like the match didn't start until like 8:08, right? But like with entrances and stuff, and like the recap from last week, whatever. Okay, they're opening up the WWE version of opening up with the show, not like AEW where the show starts. It's Wednesday night, you know what that means, and no entrance, nothing. They're fucking people in the ring, and then boom, like a minute in, the match starts, right? But this is their version, right? Okay, so they're doing a match that goes with the story that's happening now. Toni Storm pins Charlotte. The title match is happening next week on Christmas. I think they announced that. They're also next week. They announced a couple of things for the Christmas SmackDown, because SmackDown's going to land on Christmas Eve, so they're trying to make it a decent show. I think they're doing like they even announced later in the night like a 12-man gauntlet match involving, I think, Sami Zayn's in it. That's all I know. I think that's it. I don't know, honestly, dude, it's Christmas next week. I don't think we watch wrestling in our house. We watch it as a family. But that show there probably will be Rampage will be on the Saturday, but probably same deal. It'll probably be on the TV in the background, but muted, So it'll be on, but we're probably not going to pay attention. That's kind of what the deal, though, is. They're trying to make it interesting. Tony Storm's not going to win. Sami Zayn's not going to win the 12-man gauntlet. I don't know. Let's go into the show here. Second match. Who won the fucking thing? Yeah, Tony Storm beat Pin Charlotte. And Sasha Banks was dressed with Spider. Viking Reigns defeated Jinder Mahal and Shanky. Now, I have a problem here. And this is like a common theme lately. And I don't know if I just noticed this, but I started noticing this. Was it 2 weeks ago when we're supposed to get Sami and Roman for the title? Sami, I think I talked about this. Sami came out. It was like 9:29. Show ends at like, 9:57? Like 9:58. Goes 2 minutes off there before 10. Right? Technically 10. Comes out 9:29. They go to commercial. They come back. They do like unnecessary interview that has nothing to do with the match. They do a recap from like Raw that has nothing to do with the situation. They do some like commentating of something, whatever. And advertises this. Commercial. They come back. Somebody comes out, talks, whatever. And then by the time like the match starts like 9:52. It's like, dude, the guy came out 20 minutes ago. So you have like the same exact same situation here. The Viking Raiders come out for the second match tonight. It's early on. It's like 8:30 something probably. They're out there, like they look like they're trying to make their heart start again with all the cholesterol. Right? We're still waiting for Jinder Mahal and Shanky to come out. We're still waiting for Veer Mahan on Raw. He's apparently walking over from India to Raw still. So eventually he will get there. We've been getting the same package for the last 4 weeks now. So great. He was on Raw. He's coming to Raw, but he never left Raw. So why did he leave Raw? Go home and come. Like, you should have stayed, dog. You would have been on the show. You could have been champion by now. But you like, I'm gonna go home and come back. It makes no sense. I'm trying to fucking kill myself. What the fuck happened here? So yeah, like I was saying, Viking Raiders are out. They go to commercial. They come back. Bobby Lashley on Raw. They're showing like a fucking recap package sponsored by Geico, whatever. I'm like, fucking Geico, this fucking program out my asshole, and let's get on with the fucking match here. They go to Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Oh, yeah, life is good. Wrestling, something. Please don't say any forbidden words, blah, blah, blah. Pat McAfee something about let's go, Brandon. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. They show like unnecessary interview with like Natalia, and then back to commercial. They come back. They waste like advertisement this and buy Gillette, whatever. And then, okay, here comes Jinder Mahal and Shanky. So like Viking Raiders came out like 20 minutes ago. They're still in the ring doing this fucking thing. And they're like, and then now Jinder Mahal and Shanky are coming down the ring going, and now the match starts and the match lasts. Okay, this match though did go longer than like 2 minutes. I think it went like 5 to 10 minutes, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was fucking smoking some shit. I don't know. But yeah, like the WWE are the epitome of time motherfucking wasted. Like what the fuck? Anyways, Viking Raiders defeat Jinder Mahal and Shanky. Drew McIntyre recovered his stolen sword. Angela, Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss. Okay, so I seen a thing came out today. Apparently, Madcap Moss and Corbin are going to be breaking up soon. Madcap Moss, it's been great, dude. Hopefully, some people in Ring of Honor and stuff, probably getting released if that's the case. But it's been good, dude. You got one of the worst names changes in WWE. You got Happy and you got Madcap Moss. It's like what's those fucking children books, man? Like, remember those like children's book we had like I can't remember the emotions, like they were like, oh, sad, and it was like a sad shape. I don't know. Somebody knows the name of what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I'm describing it right, but dude, back in the day, if you know what you're talking, and it's like today, this book's about Happy, and the guy's walking around, he's happy, right? And the whole story is based on the guy that's happy. Then there's a guy named Mad, and it's the shape of like a guy's red because he's mad, right? He's a square or whatever, and he's mad. And the story's about him being mad. I don't know the story, man, but or the book author shit. But anyways, that's what they're trying to do, because WWE is for kids. Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss. Are they going to bring in a third guy? Sad Dick, fake fuck, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Drew McIntyre. So Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss. Oh my God, I want to stroke my cock. Drew McIntyre last week, Adam Pearce, he was pissed about the week before. He wasn't in the Battle Royal when Sammy won, number one contender. He was in the match. Adam Pearce said, he shafted me. Or Drew McIntyre said, Adam Pearce, you shafted me. Last week, he fucking stabbed his sword. Not now. Adam Pearce, or fuck, Drew McIntyre stabbed his sword, Angela, into Pearce's desk. And then Corbin and Matt Kamas stole the desk of Pierce with the sword still in it. And apparently they took the fucking whole desk with the sword in it across the country for this week. And they brought it all the way out to the ring. So I guess Corbin does have money now. They do Happy Talk with the same guest for the last 4 weeks, Madcap Moss. Which then Drew McIntyre comes up. Or Happy Corbin's like, Madcap Moss, I want you to have the sword. Madcap Moss tries to take out the sword like it's fucking Disney World. Like, oh, I can't do it. It's too tough. Oh, let me guess. Drew McIntyre is going to come up with his big sweaty muscles, dude. And he's going to pull that sword out and try and swing it. But we're going to get out of the way real fast, dude. Fuck off. Okay? Fuck off. Drew McIntyre comes out, pulls the sword out, swings it. And dude, I will pay money the day he swings the sword and decapitates a man. Do it. If you're going to do it, do it. Do it. You want to make the news? Do it. You want the views? Do it. But you won't. You got no balls, Drew. You fucking pussy. Rich Holland, Sheamus come out. Rich Holland comes out to Sheamus music. He doesn't even come out to his own music, so we're pushing talent. Woo! Yeah, more like pulling them off the fucking TV. Cesaro, rematch from 2 weeks ago, where Cesaro beat Holland in like 3 minutes. Yeah, stroked me off. Rich won. Cesaro, man, why did you resign? Naomi comes up. Yeah, fuck your song now. Yeah, 2016 fucking glow in the dark. Yeah, what is this? Mini putt down in fucking San Francisco. You fuck. Naomi defeated. Who the fuck did she face? She had a rematch again against Shayna Baszler. It was like a 1 minute. She rolled her up. Are we ever gonna get the Sonya Deville match? If we do, holy fuck. What is it gonna be at day one? Day one-ish. New Day. They're beefing up with the Usos. They're fighting at day one. They said, you know what? Dog, WWE, too long of a build. Too long of a fucking build. Let's do the match tonight. I'm like, wow. we're getting the match for free tonight? Fuck off. The fucking marks on Twitter. We're getting the match for free. We're getting it tonight. We're going to get it. Shut up. We've been getting it for 7 years. 7 years. Sorry, cats. 7 fucking years. In the words of my friends who are Italian, and I'm also Italian, ma fool. Fuck off. Holy fuck, we get the match this week, the match next week, the match last week, the match next week. Oh, day one, have a New Year, same shit. Huh? That's the day one, the fucking New Year, same fucking match. That's his tagline. Okay, so the only important thing of the show, the whole thing was Roman, Paul Heyman, who's he lying with? Roman, Lesnar, they're fighting at day one. Lesnar's getting another title shot. This man exists. This man exists. That allows him to get a title shot whenever he wants, because this man exists. He can be dead. He will get the title shot as long as the body exists. So Roman is out in the ring. He starts going on about disrespecting family, but Usos, they lost against the New Day early, like last segment, whatever. So they're probably gonna win at day one because it's day one. Fuck me, man. I'm losing my voice. Roman Reigns is out there. He's like, I don't like when my family loses. We're family. We got to stick together. Stroke dick, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Samoan cock. But then he looks to Heyman. He's like, you're not family, blah, blah, blah. You're a traitor, blah, blah. He goes and hugs him. He's like, you're fired. And even Paul Heyman said, Roman's like, oh, are you trying to protect, Roman's like to Heyman, are you trying to protect Lesnar? And then Heyman's like, I'm not trying to protect Brock. I'm trying to protect you from Brock, which then leads Roman to kind of hug him and just yeah, you're fired. You're out of here, dog. But Superman punches Heyman. Lesnar comes out to save the day. They start fighting, blah, blah, blah. Ooh. It could be a swerve. Maybe he's still aligned with Roman to fuck with Lesnar. I don't care. What I want, Roman can talk. Lesnar can talk clearly. Put Paul Heyman with the young guy. Put him in a faction with a bunch of young guys that aren't doing anything. A Cesaro, a fucking Humberto, a fucking Mustafa, or more important, maybe somebody who doesn't speak good, like a Ricochet. You could call them like the Heyman guys. You know what I mean? Do like what you did before with like you had Curtis actually you had Ryback. Do something like that. Like these guys do. They're fine. They're fine. It's just a waste of Heyman's talent. Everybody who can talk, but the only guy I can't talk is me because I'm losing my voice. That was SmackDown. What's happening next week? I told you a little bit about SmackDown. What's happening on Raw? I don't know. If you do know, tweet me at theEIKNARFshow on Twitter. Let me know. Don't tell me. I don't give a fuck. It's fucking, dude. It's fucking Christmas next week, dog. If that's what you celebrate. I don't know. It might be your birthday. Happy birthday. If it's Christmas, happy Christmas. Go fuck yourself. Okay, day one. These are your matches so far. We got some extra matches from last week here. Universal title, Roman, Lesnar. We already talked about that. WWE Championship, they still have it here as a triple threat. Clearly, they did not watch Raw. It's Biggie, Bobby, Seth, and Kevin. Single match, we're getting Edge versus Miz. Dude, they did a promo package on SmackDown. They acted like this is like, oh my God, this is like, yo, fucking Edge versus the fucking Miz. Nobody wants, give me my money back, bitch. I don't want to give you my money. Usos versus the New Day SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Raw woman, Becky, Liv. I expect Liv to win, but I hope she holds it longer than a month. I hope Becky breaks her neck. Singles match, Matt Moss versus Drew McIntyre. So they announced this on SmackDown. I'm happy. I'm happy it's not Corbin. It's like, oh, they're going to do Corbin Drew. We've seen that. No, let's put the young guy in there. Okay, fine. He's not going to win. He's not going to win. Cut your hair, dog. You don't look good with long hair. I don't know. All these people cutting their hair, fucking, cut your hair, dog. I don't like your hair. Intercontinental title match, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn. When the fuck did they announce this? I don't even know when they announced this. Sami Zayn, you'll never win the big one. I think you should leave. People are like, oh, Kevin Owens fucking resigned Sami Zayn. You're like, why? Who cares? Just leave. I don't give a fuck. Fuck friendship. Fuck friendship. Who gives a fuck? We're going to go to AEW, but I want to talk this one news article that has to do with kind of WWE, AEW. We will go transition to AEW after this, but it's about MJF, who is signed with All Elite Wrestling for Tony Khan, one of the best wrestling shows every week on my TV. I cannot miss that show ever. It's one of those shows. I wish Raw was still like that. Basically, the courts, like, you know, we all know MJF. This guy's a fucking one of the probably my top heel of the year of wrestling in general of the modern era. This guy is like the definition of keeping kayfabe. Apparently, WWE wants this guy to sign with them. His contract, I think there's going to be this whole thing online about the battle that's going to happen in 2024 when this contract ends between Tony Khan and Vince McMahon. Who's going to sign him? Listen, apparently WWE wants him. And we'll talk about Dynamite, but you tell me how the fuck this guy will be in WWE. The common theme of WWE is watered down versions of themselves from outside of WWE, right? Some people it works, some people it doesn't work. You look at like a Candice LeRae, you look at like a Kevin Steen, you look at like who else is there? A Kaylee Ray. These people are great. They're great. But dude, they're even better when they're not fucking in this WWE system. You just look at Bryan, all right? Bryan, this guy, Daniel Bryan, had a good year in WWE, first half. Contract ends, goes to AEW. Dude, this guy fucking turns up fucking 4,700 gears. Bryan Danielson putting on fucking match of the year, 5-star matches, bang, bang, fighting every week. Okay, this guy is even, how the fuck did this, you guys know my thoughts on how the fuck is this guy, how? Because this guy's not in that WWE system. He's more free to do what he wants, say what he wants, do what he wants, help people, help young people, and put on the best goddamn wrestling we've ever seen in a long goddamn time. So now we got MJF, one of the best heels in current day wrestling, saying some of the fucking most dastardly fucking, can you even say that type shit, right? Like, for example, we'll talk about it. He said a couple lines this week about Punk, about, I think it was this week where he's like, so they were in Texas, right? Winter's coming. He said, like, because we're in Texas, everybody knows the joke about Texas. Oh, tell your sisters I said hi or something, like, or I don't know, because everybody fucks their own. I don't know, man. I don't live in Texas. Whatever. He said, like, something like that. He says what? Like, whenever he said again, like, Pillman Jr. said something about abortion and stuff. Dude, how the fuck would this guy say stuff like this in WWE? This guy's gonna go to WWE and be like feuding with fucking Kevin Owens, right? And be like, oh, your family, like, why don't you go make puzzles with your family? Like, whoa. This dude, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Dude, MJF is WWE for life. Or did I say WWE? AEW. MJF is AEW for life. That's all I gotta say to that. I thought that was kind of interesting because people are like, MJF's gonna go to WWE in 24. No, he's not. Okay? No, he's not. You know where he's going? He's gonna cash in his fucking check when he gets a raise in 2024 from Tony Khan. And he's probably gonna be world champion at least once. And by the time this guy's career is done, he'll probably be one of the best goddamn fucking modern day wrestlers and fucking heels in wrestling history. And that's a fucking fact. AEW Dynamite from Wednesday, December 15. Winter is coming. We had 4 matches announced going into the show, but nobody's seen what we were going to see. Opening match, Hangman Page, Bryan Danielson. We don't say that name. They're in Garland, Texas. We're like, whoa, why are they starting the match? Whoa. This is supposed to be the main event. Whoa, what the fuck? And I'm like, are they going to do what I think they're going to do? And they did. And I called it. The match was very methodical. It's going, commercial, going, commercial, going, commercial, going. 4 commercials. Why was there 4 commercials during this match? Well, nobody could have prepared for themselves for what we saw tonight. Ask yourself this question. When the fuck was the last time you witnessed a 1-hour pro wrestling match on television? What was it? Like Raw, when Rollins beat Roman and Cena in the same night in that 5-man gauntlet match? I think that was the last one. Like, that match was like an hour and a half, right? But Raw's 3 hours. So this match went a fucking hour, dog. You got the babyface Hangman Page first title defense against Bryan Danielson, who's fucking doing some of the best work of his fucking career. Probably by the end of this shit, because we'll talk about this isn't over. This guy's got one of the best fucking runs of his career. It may be even surpassing vegan fucking hemp title WWE with Eric Rowan back in 2018. This is probably going to surpass that. Probably better than his double title win against Randy. He beat Triple H at WrestleMania. He beat Randy Batista triple threat. I think that's going to surpass that. These are probably some of the best moments. This guy's probably going to have the run of his life. It's looking like that. But the match went an hour. Went very methodical, but slowly built, right? And what happened? They announced, okay, so match is going 30 minutes left, 15 minutes left, 10 minutes left, 50. So Justin Roberts and like, oh my God, it's going to go to a time limit. We're like, there's no way. Bryan went to a time limit with Kenny. There's no way that this is going to, Hangman's going to beat Bryan just before like the last couple seconds, okay? To keep Bryan strong. Bro, like, fucking Hangman's going for the buckshot Larry over the rope, He's going for the pin. Man, time runs out. Everyone's like, oh my God. So you witness the match. It's very slow, methodical, picking up, taking it to a gear that we don't normally see on cable TV, right? And then, yeah, we get to the end there. And now everyone's like, oh my gosh. They're like, okay, we're getting a fucking match. And like, dude, I fucking jumped out of my fucking seat. I'm like, oh my God. This is fucking amazing. So apparently I heard on social media yesterday, Bryan Danielson's still #1 contender, obviously, because the match did not have a clear winner, clear finish. So it's very curious to see where the rematch is going to happen. What a match. And apparently Meltzer rated it a 5-star. So I think that's Bryan's second 5-star match of all time, or coming into AEW. I don't know, do your research, figure that out. But that, like, dude, like, go watch this match. Like, it was an hour, but it flew by. Like, and there's like 4 people playing 4 commercials. Dude, you witness cable. You watch Raw, you get like 4 commercials in 10 minutes. You're complaining about 4 commercials an hour. Fuck off. Okay? And go watch this match, okay? See real pro wrestling. Matt Sydal versus Wardlow with Sean Spears. Quick match. We all know Wardlow's going to win. You could tell they're slowly going to be turning him face soon. He's probably going to go against MJF because, you know. But the whole Wardlow, he's got like Suplex City with the power bomb. But as he was about to do it to side out, Sean's on the screen. He's like, "That's enough. We get paid by the hour. Just pin him." And Wardlow's like, "What the fuck? I want to do my spot." So he pins him after, I think, 1 or 2 power bombs. Wardlow gets the win, and Sean Spears like, "Dude, you don't got to do that." He called MJF, whatever. He's like, "Okay, Wardlow, you got to go get some champagne for MJF once he wins, because tonight he's fighting to defend his ring, whatever." We'll talk about that. Wardlow's like, "Man, who the fuck are you? I got to go get champagne. My fuck's thrones with the cats here." And then after that, he hangs up the phone against MJF, and then you just see Sean Spears hitting Matt Sydal with the chair, which is fucking, this guy's a psycho, dude. I love it. This guy's a psycho. So like 2 minutes ago, he's telling Wardlow, like, "Dude, that's enough." And then this guy starts hitting him with the fucking chair. Wardlow is after this match is on a 14-win streak. I fucking love Wardlow. His song is currently my ringtone on my phone. Next match, so good work. So expect a future MJF feud after the Punk. I could see Wardlow. I could see 2022 being a Wardlow's year, dude. He's fucking great. He's fucking great for sure. One of my favorite things right now, and probably your mother's. Serena Deeb, Hikaru Shida, the women's match of the week on Dynamite. No, well, yeah, you know what? It was women's match of the week. It was fucking that good. Woman of 1,000 holds, Serena Deeb for Shida. They called this the rubber match, which is the rematch. I think they had like 2 other matches. Shida hits the jackknife Deeb on G for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Shida gets the win. Very good match. Cool. We also at some point in this, don't know when this happened, we had a Malachi Black vignette, like a 2-minute vignette, which was looked like some creepy ass shit. I'm not gonna talk about it. Go watch it, whatever. I didn't really understand too much of it, but I heard after, apparently, that now that Ring of Honor is done, they did their final battle. Brody King has signed with AEW, apparently, and they're going to be doing stuff with Malachi Black and Brody King. Are going to be doing something together, a team, a faction. I don't know, this whole House of Black shit. They're good friends, right? They're both tatted up guys. Brody King's got way, dude. If you haven't seen Brody King, Google. This guy's very impressive, dude. I actually watched my first Brody King match at the Final Battle. I watched it last week. We didn't even talk about that, but I was very impressed. So I'm happy about that. Fucking dude, the Briscoes. We'll talk about it at the end there. And I'll also maybe talk about Spider-Man too. We'll talk about it at the end. MJF, Dante Martin, Dynamite ring final. So a winner gets the ring. MJF comes out with the mic. That's when he starts talking shit about Punk, because he didn't really talk much on the mic last week in his hometown. Didn't make him talk. So this was his retaliation, whatever. Dante Martin comes out. Very good match. 10 minute, just over 10-minute match. Dante Martin's fucking great. MJF's fucking amazing. MJF wins, of course. Like who thought anything else? Right. FTR comes out to celebrate, right? Because the Pinnacle. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the Briscoes. Because the whole rumor was Bray Wyatt's coming in, Kyle O'Reilly's coming, right? Because there's so many people lingering from without a contract, right? That AEW should sign or could sign. So FTR and MJF's in the ring. I'm thinking the Briscoes, because again, we'll talk about it after. But I fucking love them. I just watched one match and I'm fucking in love with the Briscoes. Them boys. Yeah. So I seen FTR because at Final Battle, FTR attacked the Briscoes there. Apparently, they're going to be fighting at Revolution. And apparently, Tony Khan's going to be signing the Briscoes. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so they're out in the ring, FTR and MJF, a lot of letters. Lights go off. Everybody think it's Bray Wyatt. Think it's the Briscoes. Think it's who the fuck knows. All of a sudden, it's Sting and Darby and CM Punk. So 3-on-3, we're getting that next week at Dynamite. It's kind of bummed out. I expected like a Bray Wyatt or something. We didn't, but whatever. Apparently he's filming a movie. That was Dynamite. It was like the thing with Dynamite. Like I love that 1-hour match, but the thing is, it took up so much time that like you kind of felt it in the second hour. It's like, wow, we kind of missed like our regular style pace Dynamite because of that 1 hour. So maybe I don't know. I kind of wish it was on a pay-per-view now. that match. But whatever, like, you get what you get. But lots of good things coming, including Rampage from Friday, December 17th. It's Friday night, you know what that means. So they announced the matches on Dynamite, whatever. I'm not going to tell you because we're going to talk about it right now. Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, the Young Bucks versus Orange Cassidy, Rock Romero, and Best Friends. I didn't watch Rampage. A lot of multi-man matches. You know, I'm a multi-man type of match, but I had shit to do. Orange Cassidy, Rocky Romero, and Best Friends win. Men of the Year beat down Cody, Dustin, Sammy, or Men of the Year beat down Cody and Dustin Rhodes. Sammy makes the save. Next week on the Dynamite, we're getting Sammy and Cody for the TNT title. Oh, that was last week. They announced that. TBS title was just a vignette. So what do we got here? Thunder Rosa versus Jade Cargill, Ruby Soho versus Nyla Rose are the last 4 matches, or last 4 women going for that TBS title on that first episode in the new year there. Who's going to be the champion? Predict down below. Submission match, Penelope Ford versus Tay Conti. Don't really think these two in a submission match really entices me to watch. I like Tay Conti. Don't like Penelope Ford. Tay Conti wins. Owen Hart. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Owen Hart Cup. They announced the details of that. Finals will be taking place at Double or Nothing 2022. So this is going to be a long term. You thought TBS was long? This is longer than my cock. The Acclaim 2.0 and Daniel Garcia versus Santana and Ortiz, Lucha Bros and Eddie Kingston. 5-on-5 match. Who won this match here? You guys knows. The heels won Acclaim 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. After the match, Jurassic Express stops beatdown and has stare down with Lucha Bros. So we could be getting that match soon, which I think. No, I don't know. See, like, it's either Jurassic Express or what the fuck's their name? Jurassic Express or the Proud and Powerful. I think either the two contenders to take the titles off the Lucha Bros eventually, whenever that time comes. I would kind of hope more Proud and Powerful would win it because I really love them. I feel like they're being heavily underutilized in the second half of this year. I think they're fucking amazing. You know, nothing to take away from the other teams, of course, but I feel like Proud and Powerful, man, like, they're fucking, like, they fuck, dude. They fuck. That was Rampage. I didn't watch it, so I don't know too much detail for you. We got some matches announced. If I can fucking exit here. Okay, so we got some announcements for Dynamite. Okay, so this was happening Dynamite Christmas episode on Wednesday. CM Punk Darby Sting versus MJF and FTR. So many fucking letters. CM, MJF. This is like the alphabet in high school or elementary. We're getting that 3-on-3. We're getting Orange Cassidy versus Adam Cole. So the big match coming out of that feud. Nyla versus Ruby in the TBS tournament title match. I expect Ruby to win. I expect Ruby to win it all. I do think Thunder Rosa is going to be taking the title off Britt Baker, the main title there, the main woman title there. So I don't think she's going to win the TBS, and this is going to elevate Ruby Soho as a legit star. Britt Baker, and I think hopefully the TBS title is booked like the TNT title, where you have people from outside of AEW coming in to do open challenges. I think that'd be great. Britt Baker, I don't know why they added the end. Just fucking write Britt Baker for Dr. Britt Baker. Dude, what are we at the fucking dentist on a Tuesday fucking at 7 o'clock? It's Britt Baker. Fuck off. Britt Baker and Tony Schiavone's Christmas party. This sounds like some WWE shit. Okay, now this is where I get interested. AEW's Rampage Holiday Bash, which will be on Saturday, not on the Friday, I think, unless they change it. Oh, I said Sammy and Cody would be on Dynamite. It's actually going to be on Rampage that week. Sammy Cody for the TNT title right on Christmas. I expect Cody to win to further cement his heelness. Well, not a heel, but like, I'm a good guy, but really this guy's a fucking heel. I love Cody. 3-time TNT champion. I expect it. Sangavar has been okay with the title. I think he's been better as a heel. So that's just my opinion. And we're getting Hook's second ever match against Bear Bronson. So I will be watching Rampage on Christmas for sure. Battle of the Belts on Saturday, January 8th. We're getting Britt Baker versus Riho, AEW Women's World Title. So they're doing the match there. And like I said, Bryan Danielson is still number one contender. So it's possible that maybe match will happen at Battle of the Belts. I don't know why they would do it at Battle of the Belts. Apparently, Battle of the Belts is going to be an hour long. They just did a match. Like, you know, do the math, right? I don't see that working out really well. They're going to do it. But then again, they're going to do it on another Dynamite. So I don't know. Like, really how that's I don't really see how that's gonna work. But you know, whatever, fuck it. That's why we leave Tony Khan to figure it all out. Trust him. Okay, so Owen Hart tournament. It's a women's and men's tournament. I actually didn't read into this, so this is actually my live reaction. I heard about like they announced it, but I was like, I'll save it for the podcast for my actual reaction, what the shit's about. So let's read this. During tonight's Rampage, so yesterday, if you're watching 2 days ago on Friday, it was announced the men's and women's Owen Hart Cup tournament matches will be taking place in May. So it'll be in May. So it won't be as long as I thought it would be. Finals will take place at Double or Nothing, which is usually around in that time, end of May, right? Doc, why they put? Is it she's a Dr. Martha Hart? Is she a doctor? Is she actually? That's crazy. That's good for her. Fuck men. Dr. Martha Hart being there to award the cups to the winner, so she will be on TV eventually or pay-per-view, which is great, right? The whole thing with WWE. So it's good to see that. It's good shit here. Double or Nothing will take place in Las Vegas during Memorial Day weekend. When's that? I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out when the time comes. But now it don't matter. There will be more. It'll be. Who cares? There will be more information on the story on the Wednesday episode of AEW during Busted Open Radio. AEW was able to get footage of Owen Hart from New Japan Wrestling, but not WWE though, right? Fuck me. There'll be a special tribute video airing with comments from Mark Henry, which is one of his close friends, of course. I guess more to come, but sounds like, dude, I love when they do a good tournament, you know? I really like the TBS tournament, how it's so spaced out. It doesn't feel like King of the Ring in like 3 weeks it's done when WWE did it. But I like that, like, slow, steady, whatever, you know? AEW wrestler dealing with injury. Mark Quinn of Private Party is currently out of action. He's been sidelined due to unclosed injury. I find this was on December 14th, so Tuesday or Wednesday? No, Tuesday. I find this funny because I don't know, unless it's wrestled on Dark, but we watched, me and John and my brother, we watched Battle of the Belts last Sunday, and we watched the House of Glory for the Glory show live Saturday on Fight. And Private Party actually made an appearance. So where along the line did he get hurt? I don't know. But they were there and they were talking. Sammy Guevara and Pam have split up. So this was actually breaking news. As I was about to record, it came out today that apparently Sammy announced on Twitter today that him and Pam have split up. Where a couple months ago, he actually engaged. They actually got engaged, where he actually proposed to her on an episode of Dynamite or before or something. And Pam is involved with one of the episodes. I don't know what happened, but if you watch Sammy's vlogs like I do, which is every Tuesday, like he's kind of been a lot more flirty with I won't say anybody, but in general, women around him. I'm like, I even asked myself before I heard, I was like, is Sammy still with Pam? Because it seems like he's doing a lot of stuff, like very touchy stuff with women in the locker room and stuff. Now I know obviously friends and stuff, but I like, for me, for my comfort, like if I had a girl and she was touching the guy the way Sammy was touching other girls, I'm like, I don't know if I like that. So I thought, I'm like, maybe some shit went down, and apparently it did. So I don't know how long ago, but it looks like they're still good. They're going to be good friends and stuff from what he said on Twitter, and it sucks. I thought they were good for each other, but you know, they're young. They got time, dude. I'm single. I stroke it a lot. Sammy, if you need to stroke it, I got it. Now, last bit of news. We talked, well, we didn't really talk, but I guess I can talk about it now. Ring of Honor Final Battle, the last Ring of Honor show. For now, I don't know if they're coming back. Show happened whenever I watched it. It was actually my first ever Ring of Honor show that I watched. Very impressed. I've seen Brody King, I was impressed with. The Briscoes, I was impressed with. Jonathan Gresham, I was impressed with. You've seen guys like Jay Lethal. Like, I impresses me all the time, every time he's in the ring. Who else was there? Dalton Castle was great. Joe Hendry was great. EC3 was okay. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Joe, like, EC3 is a good character and good, like, mic work, but I don't see anything special when it comes to his wrestling. But, you know, like, it's not like he's a bad wrestler. I just don't see anything that, like, makes me like, whoa. Like if you're asking me, and I don't know a lot of these people that I mentioned. I heard names, but I never seen them. But like, dude, I really love like the Shane Taylor promotion guys. right? Like that whole match there with Kenny King. Like I remember these guys' names for a reason, right? And I never heard these guys ever in my life, right? This is the first time, and I remember them because they were like even too, like I watched House of Glory, and I'm like, I don't know a lot of these people, but I'm like, oh, the main event, like I remember, like I'm not like these are smaller guys, right? On a smaller base show. But I'm like, I remember these guys because these guys were the circus guys, right? They're the main event, right? Or Charles Mason, right? The guy with the he's like a fucking murderer, fucking mysterious. I don't know what like kind of, but you remember characters, dude, and that's why I like WWE doing a lot of this over the top character stuff because when you go to a show, you don't know people. You're gonna remember. Oh, I like the guy, Dalton Castle, the guy that's like Elton John. I remember that guy because you remember that, or the guy, or even you kind of remember by wrestling, like that guy that did like that 450 fucking shooting, whatever. You got to be memorable to the crowd, right? But anyways, I enjoyed the show. I give it like I think a 3.5 out of 5. I think on social media. I think if I remember, I enjoyed it. I watched the whole show. I think it was pretty good. I hope Ring of Honor does come back. But anyways, and I watched House of Glory. It was good. Enjoyed it. Good weekend of wrestling. Now talking EC3. So apparently Strowman debuted at Ring of Honor on the final battle there to a lukewarm reaction. So it looks like he's starting a faction with EC3 and Strowman, who are good friends in real life. They control your narrative stable. Apparently it was also on social media announced that Killer Cross, formerly Karrion Kross, has also joined the stable, which I don't see that working too well because you got 3 big guys in one fight. I don't know, like you're supposed to have the big guy, the fucking main guy, the talker. You're supposed to have the tag team, maybe a woman. That's how I picture a faction. You can't just have like a giant big guy, big steroid guy, big scary guy. Like it's too similar. I don't see it working, but it looks like they're going to be like a indie Titan, not indie Titan, fuck off, fucking Adam Shear. Like an indie, they're going to be a faction on the indies, right? It's something even Wesley Blake, I don't give a fuck who we got. Wesley Blake, I don't know, fuck that. I don't see it working, but it's good. Strowman's getting work. Finally, somebody wanted to bring him in. About fucking time. I think that's everything. Emerson, what do you have to say? That's great, man. All right. I think that we're done here. Fuck everything. I am out of here. Emerson, thanks for being here, bro. No, I'm joking. Emerson is not here. If you guys seen or wanted to pretend he was here, maybe you guys wouldn't know. But you see he's not here. Where's Emerson? Where's discussion on the matter? Something happened. Emerson's fine. Personal matter. He'll be fine. Hopefully, we will be here Thursday for discussion on the matter. Until then, until Emerson is ready, I told him take the day off. I'll do the podcast. He's got stuff to deal with. I said, okay, Emerson, don't worry about it. I will do the podcast. Discussion of the matter, though, unless we recorded the one that was supposed to go up Thursday. He wasn't able to get it up on Thursday, so we're going to be backing all our planned end of the year shows a week back. So hopefully this Thursday will be best of. They will come out. We're planning to do it. Even if we go into January, we're still going to post them. We recorded our best of, which was really good. I really enjoy that. So as of now, until Emerson is back and is ready to get on the show once he's done dealing with his personal matter, discussion of matter will return me and Emerson. Until then, as much time as Emerson needs, I will be doing weekly fact of the matter is podcast show like today. I think he will be good to go this week. Hopefully it is the holidays, so I hope everything is well with him. I talked to him. He's fine. Like there's nothing to worry about, but for now, it's me. Hopefully Thursday, if he's got it ready. I think he's got it ready to go, or maybe he still has to do some editing on it. But he has to post it, right? He has the footage and all that. He records. He handles all the technical stuff. So I don't have that in my hands. He wasn't home. But but anyways, like I said, you know the deal. Fact of the matter is, every Sunday and discussion of the matter every Thursday. Don't worry, we'll be here 2020. That's a lot of twos in a year. We will be here. Fact of the Matters podcast, discussion of the Matters podcast every Sunday, every Thursday. I'm AEIKNARF. Go on my social media, theEIKNARFshow on Twitter. Go to my link tree in my bio. Everything you want to find is there. My YouTube, my TikTok, my Mixstyle. I have mixes, all that. I have a YouTube with videos. theEIKNARFshow. Usually everything's theEIKNARFshow, but go there, Twitter. Everything will be linked there. Follow me wherever you want to follow me. Leave comments below if you enjoyed the show. If you didn't like the show, any ideas for future discussion on Discussion Show where we talk discussions of wrestling. Hopefully I did a good job. I will be also editing this myself. So hopefully it goes well. And yeah, we are yes, we are out of here, baby. Merry motherfucking Christmas, bitch. We will see you hopefully Thursday. If not, we will see you Sunday. I think Emerson's got the footage. We got like 2 discussions recorded. We were planning to post a Christmas edition discussion if Emerson's able to. If Emerson is able, that will come out. So hopefully, if all goes well, we will be getting discussion of the matter on Thursday. And on Saturday is Christmas, will be a bonus discussion. And the fact of the matter is on Sunday. If not, if Emerson isn't unable to do so, those will all they will come out. They will be pushed back, but we will be getting fact of the matter is Sunday. I might just do it on my phone because it is Christmas. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might just say 15-minute show, but I will be here. I will be here. I will be here. We will see you when we see you. Merry motherfucking Christmas! All right, we're out of here. We will see you. Deuces. Get it, motherfucker!